Thank you for the love, gang, gang. Thank you for the love. We are waiting. We are waiting. It's all signs. 444. Never done it. First time. Been guided to call everyone out at 444. Those who think they are called to leadership. Those who are facing adversity. You're about to receive a lot of power. That's why you're coming up against the adversity. That power is going to equal prosperity. So this reading is only for those that know they are being called to some type of leadership role. Or signs. I couldn't put a sign to this one. This is all across the board. People are being raised up to be leaders in different institutions. So this one's for you. Some channeled messages just for you. Take what resonates, gang, gang, and leave the rest. We're talking to those who know, Nessa, gang, gang, that they are being called to leadership. Been facing a lot of adversity. Rain, Wagwan, Black Stallion, Latoya. Talking to leaders, gang, gang. Is that you? Do you know that you've been called to some type of leadership role? If not, if all you're aspiring is to get that promotion, is to have a mundane, average life, this one is not for you. It's not for you, gang, gang. It's for you, Nessa. God, Nessa. Jonathan. You finally got me live in Ireland, gang, gang. Thank you for joining my members. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You got a reader. You got a readers. You got a reading. So is mine. Do you know that, Rain? Every time I do a reading, I have anxiety. So I think we all have these fears. The fear of the unknown. The fear of being seen. The fear of people slinging dirt. Bringing up our past, failure, laughing at us. I know how it feels, gang, gang. I know how it feels. You're gonna join my club. I can't wait. I'm gonna be coming to see all of you in your leadership roles. But they said, be warned, be mindful. Some of you are experiencing it now as you get prepared, as you go into, as you walk in that leadership role, adversity. And it's from the most unexpected places, right? You thought would be haters, but it wasn't. It's the people that you thought would support you. The people that you rolled out for, the people that you supported. You're gonna find out, or you're finding out, that some of your adversity is coming from them. My bell is ringing. Who's ringing my bell? Ringing my bell at this time of morning? My son's food, gang, gang. My son's food. So it has arrived. So it's like something has arrived, the arrival. So I feel like someone's gonna arrive at their destination. Someone is picking up that mantle and ready to walk with it. But it may require you relocate. My words. Retrograde is messing with my words. Forgive me. It may require some people to relocate, to move, to make some adjustments, some changes. Are you ready for that, gang, gang? Separating you. That's what I'm talking about. The severing. The great severing. That's the adversity you're feeling right now. But what it's really doing is severing you. Severing those ties. And soul ties are not only with the partners that you sleep with. They're unhealthy ties. With some family members. Some friends, gang, gang. Even co-workers. There's severing of relationships. Putting to end. season is over. You are heading into the season of the summer solstice. And with that season comes a lot of changes and a lot of growth. Everything grows in the sun, Renee. Gang, gang. Just like you, Renee, you are blossoming. Everyone, Renee's blessing, she is a blessing to me. Her readings are off the chart. Help us illuminate her channel. Can you go join her, gang, gang? Can you hit the subscribe button? Renee's blessing, gang, gang. She is a whole blessing. Authentic in what she does. 444 is all about leadership. I love you, gang, gang. You and Lavish Goddess connection, you are a force. You are a movement by yourself, but together, you are a force, gang, gang. Keep it up. I love that partnership. Try to incorporate it on YouTube, it will work. It's never been done, gang, gang. Do it. In this season, partnerships, gang, gang, don't try to do everything by yourself. I know some people have counted you out, left you out. But in this season, God is locating the right people in the right season at the right time. So when they come towards you, be open to receiving the help, the blessings, and the investments that they want to bestow upon you, gang, gang, without question. I see it, Renee. Without question. Because some of you, your blessing is attached to someone else. So I see you partnering up to get towards your end goals, to that destination. It's going to require a sharing of gifts, a coming together of two opposites, making perfect sense. So I see in this season the most unorthodox partnerships across the board. Thank you, Funshi. Gang, gang. Renee, you got subscribers, man. People, go and illuminate her channel. Authenticity needs to be illuminated. We got too much fakes, gang, gang. People just telling you what they think you want to hear. Not what you need to know. Not what you need to know. In this season, it is what you need to know. Is what matters. The truth. Even when it hurts. Don't sugarcoat it. Give it to us straight. Renee's like me. That's why I said, go see her. She's good, gang, gang. She's building her channel. Leaderships. Adversity. Power. But with that power, Spider-Man says, comes great responsibility. Are you ready for that? Being that responsible one, the one that people depend upon. You have to get up and show out, even when you feel like you just want to go to bed. Your world's crumbling, but you're there to save somebody else's. Are you ready for that leadership role, gang, gang? It's 24/7. There's no clock. There's no time. We work on faith. So I see power, and it's going to equal that prosperity. And that prosperity is not just coming in one form. I see it flowing to you in many forms. Peace. Love. Generosity from people that don't even know you. Just coming to bless you. Bless your families. Even if it's as small as a prayer. They turned it up. Gang, gang. They said, yeah, in this season we are going to bless them. You've been given. The giver gives no more. In this season, it's all about yin. Receptivity. Being in the right place at the right time. Summer tells me that winter came and went, yeah? Spring came and went. You planted something. Your crops have survived the winter. Now we're into summer. What happens? You You get ready for the growth. You get ready for the harvest. But the warning comes attached to it that you need to tend to your crops. Because I can see that some of your crops have tear. Because I was reading it in the Bible. They have tears. They have weeds around it. And it's killing your crop. It's infecting it, gang. So some of you need to pay special attention to your families and your businesses at this time. Because where your attention goes, it's growing. Trust me, it's growing. You may not see it yet, but you will. There's going to be evidence of where you've been putting your attention. Because that thing is going to grow. It's going to be magnified. Gang. 4:44 a.m. And all signs have got me up. You got Casey up? We can't sleep, gang. I was like, is it Gemini? Is it Taurus? Is it Libra? Is it Virgo? No, it's leaderships. People facing adversity, trying to get into the right place. Get themselves prepared. Coming up against all sorts of stumbling blocks. Crystal, I love you, gang. You got my daughter's name spelt the same way. Adversity, gang. People fighting against your dreams. Fighting against your goals. That hateration coming from the most unlikely places. Gang. But I hear that they can't stop you. In this season, what was stopping you before, what worked before, is having the reverse effect. It's going to push you. Camilla self is going to drive you. So the buttons that they think was going to work, that used to work, it's not going to work no more. There's been a turning of the wheel, and with that, what worked before is not going to work. I see it pushing and driving you instead of blocking and stopping you. I see those blockages being moved out the way because your faith is growing and getting stronger every day. Every day. Every day that your faith gets stronger, I see your fight get stronger. I see adversity get harder. It's like a cycle. Oh, thank you. But this is necessary, gang. Because as we all know, to be in that leadership role, you've got to be through, you've got to go through some things. So I see that in this season, and probably your last season, pressure has been applied to your life. Pressure from every side. Some people just can't seem to catch a break. I just stopped by to let some people know though, you're about to be shining like a diamond, gang. That pressure, it's buffering you. It's building your resilience. It's shining you up. It's making you look brand new, gang. At the end of your period of pressure, trust me, all I can see is stars. Stars just shining bright, just like a diamond. You're unbreakable like a diamond. You cut through anything. They don't cut through you anymore. They can't find your weakness anymore, gang gang. Your foundation is strong. So I see pressure being applied. Some people going through the fire. But trust and know, gang gang, you are coming out, gang gang. Shining, gleaming, glistening. So strong. Never break you again. They can never break you again. So I say leadership, adversity, power, and prosperity. And those were the messages that I got. For those of you that are ready to go into leadership, you got a message, you got a word. People don't believe in your craft, in you, in what you were sent here to do. You feel like you're out here on your ones. I'm here to tell you in this season, the only person that you need to prove anything to in this season is yourself. Is yourself. Some of you are trying to prove to people who you are, who you're not. The word that I got is let your work speak for you. Let your work speak for you. Remember what I said? Where your focus and your attention goes, it grows. In this season, focus it on your purpose, on your leadership roles. You have been called up for a reason. I have been called to you for a reason. Casey's up for a reason. This is all signs for a reason. There's not one single sign that doesn't have leaderships in it. People that have been called to something bigger than themselves. That's you owning territories. Taking of territories. Co-creating with spirit. Being a leader. Not being led. Gang gang. Somebody has taken up this leadership mantle. I hear royalty. You're from a royal priesthood, and this has been handed down. Ancestral, gang gang. Somebody's getting ready to fix their crown. Your name. The scepter tells me you have or you're about to be afforded power in this season. Pneumonia. I love it. Pneumonia. They keep turning it up. I keep turning it down. They're trying to activate some people's chakras. It says you're about to be afforded power, gang gang. You got a scepter. The Bible says the rod and thy staff, they comfort you. There's a table being prepared right now for you in the presence of all those people that are coming up against you. In the spiritual realm, you are being initiated and the oil is being anointed upon your head and your cup is about to run over. So you're going to have to expect in this season to have to defend yourself. There's going to be adversity, gang gang. People that's not going to believe in you or your leadership or what you stand for. Could be friends, could be family, people you don't know. But there's adversity on the horizon, gang. What was the next card? It was just confirming it. The adversity that comes with this leadership role. People trying to take it from you. You having to assert yourself all the time. Even sometimes you fighting with your own self. Like, you're not even sure that you should be here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I shouldn't be here. You're always second guessing. But for me, it's adversity coming to you in this season. When I tell you it's time for your harvest, it's time for your harvest. But I'm telling you, can you see in your hand? Can you see that they want your role? They're coming for your role, the leadership role that's been handed to you. Could be your brothers, could be your sisters. As close as that. Just jealousy and envy is what I feel. But it was handed to you though. Look at this staff, making a way where there's no way. Handed down, gang. Time to give birth to the vision, because I see a visionary. A visionary, gang. There's been a word dropped in your spirit from spirit. Someone's scared, uncomfortable with all this exposure and all this power. Because you've never even been seen. Never even been took seriously before. And here comes spirit telling you you're going into leadership. I can feel your fear. That's why sometimes this is you. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you, Nessa. Sometimes you're sure, sometimes you're not. Constantly fighting with yourself. Fighting against your families and your friends when you should be putting your focus into your leadership roles. Don't worry about what they think. Some people will always think bad about you no matter how much good that you do. You're pregnant with purpose. These two cards says you're pregnant with purpose, with a vision. It's bigger than you. This is territories. Territories, gang. Fighting over territories here. Somebody's pregnant with purpose. And like I told you, power and prosperity, right? That power, that prosperity, you are going to come up against a lot of adversity for this. Because you're going to have people giving you money, and you're going to have all those people wanting it from you as well. So whoever that resonates with, trust and know. Because the base energy for this reading was the devil. This path is not easy. Literally. It can feel like hell on earth. So I feel like this is going to show you about healing anything that's toxic within you. Because once you come into this leadership role, whatever's unhealed is going to be reflected back to you from the people coming towards you and the situations that you face. So this is what this means to me. That you need to deal with your devils, all those things that's not wrapped up before you go into this leadership role. Because trust or know, if you leave any of these things unsaid or undone, it comes back full force. So I see some people just wrapping up and dealing with those devils before they enter into this arena. Because there are some things, some addictions, some things that need to come to an end. It's like burdens, yeah? You're no longer picking up everybody's shit here. This is just carrying around everyone's problems. This could be you. Maybe they're saying it could be as simple as you're a people pleaser. You can't be a people pleaser and go into leadership. I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. You're going to be burnt out. You're going to be burnt out. It's not a good trait to have to go into leadership. You're going to have to learn that word no, gang, gang. A lot of power is coming to you though with this Leo energy. A lot of power. You're going to have to know how to multitask. I see you being very independent of the state. Juggling at least 2 streams of income here and seeing a lot more deals coming in on the horizon. So a lot more are coming in. A lot more are coming in. What did I tell you? That power. I told you a lot more is coming in, right? Look. He can see it in the distance. He can see the ships coming in. And then they come in. He's recognized and rewarded. He's famous. He's successful. He's made it. He's made it, gang, gang. He's known for what he does. Like, he's known. Like, everyone knows him. Everyone knows him. So he's handling his business. He's focused. Oh, shit, then. Oh, shit, then. That's why I knew I was supposed to come out here. Ah! If this is your reading and it resonates, can you hit the like button? The like button needs to be hit for this reading specifically. We are speaking life and things into existence. If you really believe in this life, then you know your spirit team is just there waiting to see, is this your reading? Does it resonate for you? Should we work overtime to help this come into your reality? Because this is the 10 of Pentacles. And I'd said he was juggling and he can see it coming. Look at the build-up. He's getting clients, getting rewarded. The 2 of Pentacles, he's juggling 2 finances, sees the ships coming in. Shit then. 2 twos, he wakes up, everyone knows who he is. Next day, he's moving to a big frigging castle. She's moving. Like, what's this? You are blown away with the miracles that's going to happen. I said prosperity, and I'm right. Prosperity. You're going to the big house. The big house. This is power. That's a castle. That's a mansion. That's why people had their hands outstretched to you. Do you know that? Because you are now supposed to feed them. Feed them. You are rich. More than you, not rich, wealthy. You are now opening charities, helping the poor and the homeless and the needy. Because you can afford this. Full circle. The giver became the receiver. Then you become the giver again. Your cup is more than overflowing, isn't it? It's running over. That's why I always say give and it will come back to you. In the church we would say what? Shaken down, pressed down, running over. Give and it will come back to you. That's why you give unto the Lord. Be give with a good heart. It doesn't matter that they're bad mind. They didn't appreciate it. None of that matters. The fact is you gave with a willing and an open heart. And the universe will understand that and see that. It's cause and effect. It has to respond. It may not happen tomorrow, but gang, the returns are times 10. He was juggling 2 streams of income. What the shit? 10. Like he's just blown it out of the waters. So this is the leadership role you lot are going into. And I see public speakers. Wow, my crown chakra is doing the madness. Public speakers, people taking action. Taking action in this season. Very passionate. When he's in a love reading, he's a cheater. But you see, when he's in this reading, you cannot stop him. He will push through. He takes pain and he pushes himself. He takes that. He's driven. He's a force. And coupled with this king, you can't shut them up. You can't stop them. They are taking territory after territory after territory. So I see someone being very successful. I'm telling you, taking the world by storm. I flung my cards down. I was so amazed. I was so happy. Oh my God. And it's coming really fast. Like fast. There's even love. There's love. But for me, it's partnerships. Remember I told you, partner up. Some of you, your blessing is attached to someone else. To someone else, to a partner. Someone in business. Could be a family business. Trust and know. I said there's an overflow. Been through the fire, been through the flood, right? Harnessing both these energies in this season. That's what retrograde is teaching you. How to harness these two opposing energies in your life so you can use it to be a force. Because I'm telling you, I see and I feel the expansion. It's coming. Empire, state of mind, Jonathan, expansion. This is the big house. That is the house card. Trust me. And there goes the queen to the king. So I told you, some of you are going to find your yin and your yang. And they are going to be right by your side. Right by, you're going to be a force. Look at this. Do you think it's easy? It's not. It's hard. It is hard. It's the Eight of Swords energy. It's depression. It's bringing up that PTSD energy. It's not knowing if you're coming or going. It's laughing one minute and crying the next. That's the ascension process. Is what you're going through. The stripping away of all of these chains and all of these blockages, gang, that you refused to deal with. So this is what retrograde is doing for you right now. There's an ascension happening. There's downloads happening. But to acquire these gifts, you got to lose some of the things that you know and the things that you have. Because I'm telling you, you are losing all of this. Should I say it to you? You're losing it, and you need to. Free. You're losing the memory of what they did and why they done it. You're losing your addictions and the reason why you're beating yourself up and how you let yourself down. You're losing all of these chains because your focus is going here and it grows and you trap yourself. So you're losing all of these things in this season. A weight, just like Spiritual T said, is being lifted of people's shoulders. Because I told you, look, all of these diagnoses that we get is so spiritual. If you could see it in the spiritual realm, you lot are fighting silent spiritual wars. And here comes these doctors to medicate you so you're not equipped to fight them in the spirit. You're not. You're zombies in the spirit because of your drugs. A weight is being lifted off your shoulders. A breaking of those chains over your family's life. Look over your family's life. Cups are being overflowed. That's love. That's not abuse. That's not domestic violence. That's nothing but love being poured out down your family's bloodline. Test of endurance, gang. Test of endurance. You got me hot, Nessa. You got me hot and sweating right now. You're terminal, Rihanna. We're going to pray for you, gang. We're going to pray for you. But this reading is going to come to an end. It's not really quick. It's 34 minutes. But I told you, power, gang, is being afforded to you. I see legacies coming to your family. Legacies coming down your bloodline. Legacies and trust funds coming down your bloodline. There's an overflow. and overflow and overflow. But in the same breath, adversity, people trying to steal it. There are going to be those people, those family members that are going to try to steal it and trick you. Even those people that come with the deals, people are going to try and come and trap you in dead-end deals. Discernment is needed at this time, because all I can see is nothing but light workers, light workers, light workers, and more light workers. And you lot have something to say. It's all about that communication. Communicators in the building. And look, I told you, there goes your other person again. There's nothing but money coming to you, Rapinda. Danielle Wagwan. Told you there's been a judgment call. It's like God called your name. Can you see it? That's the call that you received. That's the karma that those people that will try to steal from you, because you are being called. This is the called, the initiated. You are being called to something higher than yourselves. Something higher than yourselves, gang. God is calling you in this season. It's an ascension, baby. Oh my days, I can finish it right here. This is what I see. You've been called, gang, and it's an ascension. There's only one way to go, and it is up. It is up. But not everyone can go with you. Can you see it? They can't. They can't. They're like, take me with you. I'm trying, but I can't. You can't. Not everyone can go with you in this season. Oh, my crown chakra. They can't. I am soon, gang, I am. We're gonna wind it down. I just came to give that message. Leadership, adversity, power, and prosperity. Wow. Life force, communication, sacred breath, and sound. You don't have something to say, you know. The number 10. This is completions, gang. This is completions. So something is being completed in your life. I see a lot of healing happening here. A lot of empaths being raised up. People just realizing, wow, I'm empathic. I'm intuitive. This whole time, those voices are messages. People really awakening. Maybe you was told you weren't shit growing up and you believed it. The number 10, let me find it. This is not even the one. I don't have the book in here, so I'm just going to do it intuitively. So life force, that is new life. That is new life being breathed into your situation. That dolphin is healing energy. So there's a lot of healing going on, a lot of empaths going on here, a lot of intuitive messages being received. You could even be telepathic. Telepathic. And healing earth. The power to give and receive healing. What did I tell you? You lot are healing and you are healers. Healing and healers in the house, gang. We need you. The world is crying out for you. And look, God has given you hidden knowledge from the Akashic records. That means you're in line for the Akashic inheritance. That's the prosperity coming once you start to utilize this knowledge. Stop keeping it to yourself. What did I say? You're a movement by yourself, but we're a force when we're together. That's what's happening. A force, gang. A force is being raised up. Over here we say police force. That's a collective of people coming together to make something happen and to affect change. Wow, divine mother, nurturing, compassion, grace. Another 10, 37, 10 again. So you lot are being called to care and nurture for the world. The way you wasn't cared for, the way you wasn't nurtured, you are being called to be the change that you needed to see. Mother in the world, father in the world, coming from the mother and the fatherless. God's raised you up. Your life was training you for this position. This position right here, you've been training for your whole life, gang. You didn't know it, right? Receptive power, magnetic, yin energy. They want you to be ready to receive. Receive what? What's coming through these portals, gang. Miracles, abundance. When these portals arrive in your life, know that miracles are possible. The energy is amazing. Infinite mind means infinite blessings. Awakening of the collective, and it's awakening on what? Of your consciousness. So you are unplugging, being unplugged 8-8 from that matrix. Some of you have been yanked by God out of the matrix. You was comfortable in that matrix and you just was yanked out. Woke up one day next to your partner and was like, can't work no more. You're learning to control your emotions. This is why they're coming up. Going into leadership, you cannot let your emotions control you. So in this season, you lot are learning to control those emotions, gang. Because I feel like they're all over the place right now. You're learning to regulate them. Yep, deep connections, water blessings, very emotional in this season, very sensitive and empathic, very intuitive, and you are healers, gang. But right now, I feel the healers are undergoing deep healing, and it's needed. Healing of the mind, the heart, and the soul, because you are going to heal a lot. We don't want you to be triggered every time you're out here healing. So we need to heal you first. Healing, gang. Being open to this healing. Being open to this healing. I feel like you're receptive to it now. Some people wasn't. And there you lot go with the twin flames, finding that person. Being open to love. Being open and ready to this love that's coming into your life. It's going to be powerful, gang. It's a mirroring effect. It's like looking at yourself. What do you need to know? Can you live with yourself is the question. If you can't, then fix what you need to fix. I see people having children though. Someone is yearning to be a mum. You are going to have children. For someone else, you are just going to be a mother to the nations, a father to the nations. To the nations, gang. People are going to come to you for mothering advice, for fathering advice. I see healers. Healing of families. Healing of families. People that can speak to people's minds and calm their waters, calm their emotions. Counselors. Healers, gang. Timelessness. I told you time is constructed. It is constructed, gang. They want you to enjoy your life. Stop living it by moment to moment, time to clock. Sometimes you just got to be uninhibited. Step out of your boxes because you're all doing it by order. Sometimes you got to switch it up and be flexible. And they said set those boundaries. Set those boundaries right now. Before people push them and you don't know where your boundaries begin or end. Because they will. Give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Threshold, protection and honor. Look at you being initiated, gang. You're being initiated into another realm. This is the tiger. The eye of the tiger. Can you see? Attention to details. Seeing people for what they are. Recognizing body language. Even though their mouth is flapping, their body's saying something else. Their actions are contradicting their words. And this tiger is very focused on that. Because he knows that you're chatting shit. He's like, you're chatting shit. You're saying this, but your actions is doing this. So be very focused on people's actions in this season. It's not what they're saying to you. People are trying to fool you in this season, gang. We've got some sacred soulmate messages. Been a long time that these have come out, gang. One of my first decks. For somebody, you have been having a long distance relationship and God wants to tell you this is not going to work. There is too much distance to maintain this connection, and you know it. You are allowing your person to cheat, to do whatever. That's not a relationship. It's not. That's lots of one-night stands. Lots of one-night stands. They want you to expect the unexpected. Unexpected people, unexpected events, unexpected messages and traveling and situations. So just be prepared, gang. Because concerning this relationship, they said one person is benefiting while the other one is not. So they call them a parasite. You have a parasite feeding off of you, making you send them money. You are the one booking all the flights while they're sitting on their ass waiting for you to come. No, you got to done this, whoever you are. It was fun while it lasted, but Spirit says you've got a fragile heart and you're about to get it broken, gang. Don't let me have to tell you. No filter. No filter. This person's a parasite. Do you know what parasites do? They suck your blood, they suck your energy, suck your money, your time, and they leave you dead. Because one part is benefiting while the other is depleted. You're dead. You're broke until you get more money and go back and give it to them again. Your energy is gone. They don't give you no support. They don't show you no empathy, no care. You are not even equal in the relationship. There's more taking than there is them giving to you. I felt that too, gang. It's not balanced. Spirit says, done this. It's not fair for you. Your heart's breaking every time. You can be vulnerable, but don't trust in this relationship. Don't. Your heart's fragile. Somebody has some unresolved wounds from karmic patterns and inheritances that are affecting their relationships to date. So you are bringing old karma into new situations, and that's your fault, gang. It's not the person that you're with. It's not the person that you kicked to the curb. It's yours. You still got some unresolved issues. Wounds. Some of them you inherited from your ancestors that you have not even addressed yet. Address them, gang. You're going to keep on self-sabotaging your own relationships. But they said the new news coming. Shave up that pum-pum. Shave up the beards, gang. New love or a new phase in your relationship that you have now is about to begin. New love. What else do you need to know? I love this deck, you know. What do you need to know? Synergistic. This person coming in, because it is a new beginning for you, this is going to be your energetic match. Two birds sing sweeter than one. You lot are going to be swinging. You're going to be singing, gang, in the shower. Sweet love, Anita Baker, gang. Anita Baker style. Sweet love. Look at you lot, new beginnings, gang. They said let go. There's change coming. Time to move. Take some risks, because it's going to lead to some major opportunities. That's the Fool's card. So don't be scared of your new beginnings. Don't be scared that you got to be alone for a little bit. Because as one door closes, like 10 more opens. Trust me. But you got to be willing to move. Lessons from your anus, not really, from Uranus. And we got lessons from Mars. We got 2 lessons from the planets, gang. The first one is radical attraction and sexual Pull come with inconsistency. So someone is caught up in a karmic situation or just sex. Just sex. There ain't nothing. There's no substance. And it's that you're detached from this person. There's no love. So they want better for you. Basically, they want better for you. And you should want better for yourself at this time. Because purely physical sexual attraction, which contains just fire and passion, it runs fast, which is really good, but it burns faster. It dies out even faster because it doesn't come with any other elements. There's no love. There's no care. It's just sex, 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 sex. That's it. What else? What else? You come to a stalemate. That's what else. You will come to a stalemate. There will come a time where it just will come to a standstill. You'll wake up and be like, who the hell is this? How do I get myself out of this? You know them ones like, what have I done? Wanty, no me have it, me no want it. A stalemate. Someone's there right now. You're at a stalemate. Loggerheads. Someone needs to make a decision though. Like 2 people's trying to stay in the house like, I ain't leaving. I've invested too much. So what, you're both gonna stay there? Is that what you're gonna do? It not gonna work. It not gonna work. And somebody is getting some very important messages in their dreams. Messages are being given to you. Can you start journaling them? They're not average dreams, gang, they're not. And I want to know what it is. Shaved on point, gang with the tick. Your dreams are important in this season. You're having visions, gang. Well, go on, Navisha. Set your intentions high, because you are now attracting. So now your intentions need to be high, gang. You don't want no 3-minute man, no 3-minute woman. You want someone that can last a lifetime, right? Set your intentions high and know that you deserve. You deserve what? To receive love, joy, and happiness. That's the other elements you've been missing. It's not all about the sex, gang. And they said, look, with the last message, take a chance. When you feel like it's right, because you know, take that chance on the person, on the situation, on that leadership role, on that job. You cannot grow in your comfort zone. Do you know that? I thought I could, but you're comfortable. How are you going to grow? You're not. So you need to step into the unknown. That place where you're scared to go. And that is where you're trusting the universe. And what did they say? Go for it. So I'm going to give you one more for that. Red flag. Just like that. There's a red flag. Someone needs to tune into their intuition right now, because it's chatting to you. It says, warning, warning, this person, warning, situation, warning. It says, you are receiving information about your situation right now. Listen to the messages from your body. Trust your gut. Exactly, Jonathan. Trust your gut. Jonathan wrote it in there. And your intuition. Trust it. I'm guided to keep going. Because someone's betraying you. Oh my God. You see? I thought I was finished. But they said keep going. And look, that's somebody's message. They've got this inkling, this irking feeling that this person's lying. I know it. Person looking you dead in the eye, making you feel like you're crazy. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. They're a liar. Why you always lying? They're lying, gang. They're lying. And you know it. You ain't got the proof. But they're lying. They're lying. They're lying about something. It says, trust this part of your journey. understanding that through the pain, this is going to teach you and others to love more deeply and in a higher capacity. So people are letting you down. It's God's protection on your life. Do you know that? Because you're that person that's coming in the new, you're going to learn to love them properly, deeply. Not all of this superficial bullshit. Not all of this back and forward. Did you not? Do you want me? Do you not? Are you satisfied with me? Are you not? None of that. It's so sure from the get-go. Words do not need to be spoken. So all of these things are happening in your life right now. Rejection is God's protection, exactly. People are betraying you right now because there's lessons to be learnt. Lessons that we take, the good ones, to make our relationships even more healthier. We don't take the bad ones and go into the next one and start projecting it onto our next person and be in an unhealthy relationship. We don't. We learn from this betrayal, from what they did or what we didn't see. Because usually there's red flags. But we're too busy making up our own stories about a person or trying to fix them or blaming ourselves that we're not really seeing it for what it really is. So a lot of the time we get betrayed or people betray us because we don't see the red flags or we refuse to see the red flags because we're not trusting our gut and we're not trusting our intuition. So I believe that a lot of the time we're getting let down and hurt because we are being trained to use our gut and our intuition. Yeah, I ignored them. I was like, nah, I know it's me because my life's always been shit, so I always thought it was me. I always did something wrong. So I could always make a reason why I got hit, why I was getting beaten up, why he cheated, why he lied, why they lied, why they abandoned me. Always could find a reason for it. But in this season, no, I can see it for what it is. See it for what it is. Straight up betrayal. Straight up abandonment. Straight up hating. Whatever it is, call it by its name. The signs was always telling you anyway. They didn't love you anyway. Whatever it is, the truth hurts. But what does it do? It sets you free. Free to love again. Free to let go some people out of your life that you're holding on to. And they've let go of you years ago. And there you are. They done let go of your ass. Like, we're going to wind it down. Let's get the oracle. And your girl's gone. Thank you for joining me. We're near an hour. And the perfect card. The perfect card. See? This is where you are right now. In between worlds. You're not quite there yet, but you're on your way. Exactly. Free as a bird. You're coming out. What did they tell you? A weight's been lifted off your shoulders. Things are going to get better. The sun is coming through the clouds. You're walking into a brighter future. You're on your way. Look at this. And now they said it's time for you all to go to bed. It's time for a nap, gang gang. It's time for a nap. So this is where we stop it. Thank you for joining me as my granddaughter goes past. So I'm here to tell you, don't worry. Your storm's almost over. Look, you're almost out of it. You're almost out of it, gang gang. Don't worry. Keep pushing through. Because I can see you pushing through, gang gang. I love you for that. But they said, look, Dana, they got to go to bed now. Busy people. And what did they tell you? What did they say? Pen and paper. They are giving you messages in your dreams. So it's time for a nap. Because your spirit team want to speak to you. They want to speak to you. Time for a nap. One more for Trinity. Look what they're bringing into your life. Something money can never buy. Ever, 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 ever. Can you see it? Peace. Peace, gang gang. That peace. Thank you for staying. Time for you to go and get a nap, Spirit says. This is your girl, the Virgo Tarot. 2 and another 2, gang gang. They said I gotta say good night to you. Love you and I leave you. Sweet dreams, gang gang. Sweet dreams. Tell me about them tomorrow. Take care.